So what if I told you that the iPhone 14 Plus was not necessarily the solution that Apple needed for sales? Because yes, preliminary data is already in, and it seems the iPhone 14 Plus is not going well at all. The company also just updated their AppleCare Plus service, and now it actually sounds like something you should invest on, and rumors about a third OnePlus flagship this year are getting stronger than we expected. I'm Jaime Rivera, and if you see me doing TikToks telling Monday that I'd rather see other days, I'm actually not joking. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with a new partnership between Netflix and Ubisoft that was announced earlier today. It seems like the streaming company is not willing to give up on its gaming division or dreams, even though it has failed to attract a large user base. During the Ubisoft Forward 2022 event, both companies announced that they are working on 3 exclusive mobile games that are based on popular Ubisoft titles. The first one is Valiant Hearts, which is expected to arrive in January 2023. Next up is Mighty Quest, that will be a hack and slash action game that will be launched later in 2023. The third game, which is in my opinion the most exciting one, is Assassin's Creed, or at least the title of it, because sadly the company didn't reveal any details on it, so we don't have a date for its launch or a specific game. It's also reported that Netflix will add another 50 titles to its catalog by the end of the year, but the thing about it is, are you actually interested in a gaming service by Netflix? Because it's not like if we can trust them with their pricing schemes. Let us know in the comments. Now let's get to OnePlus and more leaks about their next flagship that could arrive much earlier than expected. Several reports indicated that the OnePlus 11 series is coming before the end of the year. And now thanks to smart pricks and OnLeaks, we have the first renders giving us an idea about the design of this 11 Pro. The design shows off the center circular camera bump, similar to the one we have on the Xiaomi 12S Ultra. From the front, we can see that it sticks to the curved panel with a punch hole for the selfie camera. And if you were disappointed by the 10T and the lack of alert slider, we have good news. Apparently, renders showed that the classic feature is confirmed to make a comeback, in addition to Hasselblad branding also appearing at the back, suggesting that the partnership is still in place. As for now, we don't have more information about the hardware or any other features, but we can expect the new flagship to be powered by one of the latest Snapdragon chipsets that will be announced in November. However, new details will most likely start to surface in the upcoming weeks, so stay tuned. Now let's switch to Apple for the rest of the show, and a service that I always recommend people get even if it's not affordable, AppleCare Plus. The thing is, once you account for how much it would cost you to repair anything, AppleCare Plus actually looks like quite the steal. But then remember that used to be limited for 2 repairs a year. Well, Cupertino just announced that the service will now support unlimited repairs, obviously for a service fee, which varies. For example, in the case of the iPhone, if you get your screen or the back glass broken, you'll pay $30, and then for any other accidental damages, it's $100. Just to make it clear, accidental damage includes physical damage for handling due to unexpected events like dropping your phone or anything like that. It doesn't cover user-created damage like unauthorized repairs or modifications to the device, and in case you're wondering, it doesn't cover theft. There's a separate plan for theft and loss. Also, unlimited repairs are now available for the Apple Watch, iPad, and Mac. So yeah, it might not be a bad idea to consider this now, but just keep in mind that there are limitations for you to grab it if you haven't. And finally, for the most interesting news today, let's talk about the iPhone 14 sales and what didn't necessarily go as planned. Remember how Apple killed the Mini due to the low demand and how the company changed its strategy, replacing it for the larger Plus model? Well, Ming Chi Kuo had predicted that the Plus would be the phone that sold the least, but it seems it's worse than expected, as data shows that demand for the Plus has been even weaker than that of the iPhone 13 mini last year. As for the others, both base models account for 45% of all shipments for the new lineup. It is also reported that if the low demand for the base model continues, Cupertino will reduce the shipment targets for them in the upcoming weeks, and it could get even worse. A few weeks ago, Kuo shared a similar report based on offline pre-orders in China. On the report, Pro models made up 85% of pre-orders, while the Plus only made 5%. So yeah, things are not looking good for the larger model. Now on the Pro side, the new series looks pretty great for the Pro Max, which is surpassing last year's numbers. Kuo stated that this is a clear proof that Apple still has numerous loyal customers amid the deteriorating economy, but it doesn't mean that the company will increase orders for the Pro models. In today's question, let us know, why do you think the iPhone 14 Plus sold so bad? Because in my case, I think it has to do with the fact that it's just too expensive. Seriously, there's just $200 in price difference between the Plus and the Pro Max, which is a much better phone. It honestly makes no sense for anyone to buy it. Seriously, right now, you can go try to pre-order it and you can get it on launch day. That is how bad it's been. Never have I seen an iPhone not sell out and then give you options to buy it later, but that's just me. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. You can also follow us on social medias. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram, and follow me on my personal handles to see me complain about the most interesting day of the week. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.